just heard the other day is that there are uh, there's an estimated like I forget the number. It's like 1,200 people in the United States that are currently sheltering because of Y2k.
Still?
Yes, still. There's an estimated like 1,200 people
that have just never resurfaced
that
from.
are just like, yep.
So they
been
prepared
hiding
for.
out. Yeah.
And one day they're just gonna walk out and be like, "I've been in my shelter for 25 years." Like, I mean, so what now? It's gonna be.
I mean,
It's
maybe
gonna be
not. Well, that's
21
the
years
thing.
they've been in hiding, and all of a sudden, like, eventually they're gonna come out. Or they just gonna like.
Well, it would have to take
okay.
what? It would have to take
Here's
what, like
okay.
60 years or something
Well, let me think about. Wait, to do what?
to come out. Like, how long does
Why?
radiation? Because radiation. That's why they're staying down there, right?
What did Y2k have to do with radiation? They thought the computers were all going to crash. Oh, so they think like all like the
Yes.
okay, so the world is going to be one big Chernobyl. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Well, here's the thing. I would say like I think like well depend like what did you bring like ration wise like 30 years worth of supplies, I think.
It all depends.
So if you brought well that's what I'm saying like say you thought 30 years worth of supplies, when your supplies run out, would you rather open up your door and see if like the world is alive, or would you rather who the fuck where are you that you don't know that?
I don't know, man. The woods. But yeah.
But like
1,200 people.
You haven't even thought to like look out like I don't know how you look.
I mean, in their minds, that's instant death, right?
Okay, so when you get to the end of your 30-year ration, is your theory to just like you assume that like the world is still in shambles, so you just let yourself die in your hole, or do you open the door and like risk it? Because if you opened the door, say 5 years or whatever, there'd be another 9 years. So it's 2030, and you open the door and you haven't looked outside since 1999. You're gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah. iPhones, these people don't know
How
about
could
iPhones.
you still be living? How could you still be living in a shelter? I like that is crazy to me.
Mm-hmm. Well, these obviously aren't normal people.
Yeah, but we just had a 30-minute conversation about aliens. I wouldn't classify us as normal people either.
Yeah, but we're also not bunker people. Like, we're not normal, but we're not bunker folk.
Dude, that's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
And like there's probably people that like died in their bunkers when all they had to do was open up their door.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, without a doubt.
And they just could have lived.
Yep. There's potentially children that have been born inside these bunkers.
Without a doubt, there's children that have been born.
Yeah.
There might be a community somewhere, an underground community, a society of people that think they're the last remaining people, that think they're the last remaining people on Earth. And they're like trying to develop a society so that 60 years from now, when they open that shelter, they're going to be okay. And they're going to walk out and be like, dude, we just ruined our fucking lives. Like my grandpa died in that shelter, lived his whole life in that shelter.
Wow.
They all have to be jaundiced. Like, how do you get sunlight?
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of yellow people.
Yeah.
Horrible diets. They probably smell like shit. They don't have running water. How do you have water? You're telling me you could bring 60 years worth of water
maybe if
somewhere?
You dig a well or create some kind of underground
but if
aqueduct system.
The world was going to be like overtaken by radiation, wouldn't your water get radiation
not
in
if
it?
You're already underground and you keep digging. I mean, if you're down deep enough.
I mean, I guess no, because you'd still have to surround your well with the water table. You'd still have to surround your well with like solid, like whatever, 10 feet of concrete on all sides, if that's what it takes to stop radiation. And like, because the water table or the water cycle,
right.
The water cycle, right? Like it evaporate, like it would still like even like that water still would have been contaminated at some point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
you're telling me they just got like 20 million the 30 packs of Wegmans water bottles
Just
sitting
some
down there?
Just some Poland Springs.
Yeah, but
Poland
a
Springs
water
and
bottle
gin.
doesn't last 60 years. You'd probably have a
You
better
do a
chance
little
of dying
capful.
from
You
drinking a.
weight it. You do a capful a day.
No, but I'm saying like the plastic, like that's recycled plastic. It's gonna break down into your water. You have a better chance of dying from that probably than.
That's a good point. But did the Y2k people know that? I don't know that they did. So again, I mean, just to reiterate, these people are not.
Oh, they're not normal
Yeah,
people.
they're
I
not
understand
normal
what you're
people.
saying. I'm just thinking in my head like how crazy that is that somebody is still sitting underground, potentially alone, just by themselves, going insane,
Yeah.
thinking I still have another 20 years so I can open that door. And if they just cracked open the fucking door, if they just opened the fucking door, or like what? They don't have like nobody like put like a
A radio,
radio in
like a
there.
CB radio.
Yeah.
Some of them obviously like definitely did it, right? Some of them definitely did it. Some people definitely did, I'm sure. And now they're out and they're like, hey, all right, we're good to go. But some
Why
people
would you
definitely did
not put any source of
because they're
communication
so
in your
convinced that
doomsday?
it's like done, right? And
Yeah,
some
but
and listen,
But like
and those
what? But
and
even
people
other
that
people
are
have bunkers. So other people that have bunkers.
right. But here's the thing: some of these people, if they're that paranoid, probably feel like they can get you through the radios or like something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if the radiation from Y2k can be transmitted through a radio.
No, like they already didn't trust radios. Like it's a separate deal. Man,
That
you
yeah, I
can't
know.
you can't make sense of what these people are trying to do. There's no way.
You want to know what I was thinking about? I can't talk about these fucking Y2k people anymore.